Gardening in the UK is a joy all year round. From the first buds of spring to the frost-kissed leaves of winter, there's a quiet magic in observing the cycle of life in our own backyards. Year-round gardening is about embracing the rhythm of nature, understanding that each season plays a crucial role in the overall health and vitality of your garden. So, let's grab our tools and wellies and delve into the wonderful world of year-round gardening in the UK. Spring is a time of renewal, a chance to shake off the winter slumber and breathe life back into our gardens. Begin by clearing away any fallen leaves, dead branches or weeds that may have taken hold during the colder months. Prune back any overgrown shrubs or trees, removing dead or diseased wood to encourage healthy new growth. Now is the time to sow seeds for hardy vegetables like carrots, spinach and lettuce, as well as plant out young vegetable plants that have been started indoors. Don't forget about flowers. Spring is the perfect time to plant summer flowering bulbs like lilies and gladioli, as well as sow seeds for colourful annuals like poppies and sunflowers. Remember to water everything well, especially during dry spells, and add a layer of compost or well-rotted manure to provide your plants with the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Summer is a time for nurturing, for tending to the fruits of our spring labor, and reveling in the abundance of nature. Watering becomes crucial, especially during hot, dry spells. Water deeply and less frequently, aiming to soak the soil to encourage deep root growth. Mulching around plants helps retain moisture, suppresses weeds, and regulates soil temperature. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases, taking action promptly to prevent them from taking hold. Summer is also a time for harvesting. Enjoy the fruits of your labor as you pluck juicy tomatoes from the vine, pick crisp cucumbers, and gather armfuls of fragrant herbs. Deadhead spent blooms on flowering plants to encourage further flowering, and prune summer fruiting shrubs like raspberries and currants after they have finished fruiting. Take the time to relax in your garden, soaking up the sun and enjoying the fruits of your labor. As summer wanes, the garden begins its transition into autumn, a season painted in hues of gold, crimson and russet. Continue harvesting the last of your summer crops and turn your attention to the bounty of autumn. Dig up potatoes, pull up onions and garlic, and pick pumpkins and squashes, storing them carefully for enjoyment throughout the winter months. Clear away any dead or dying annual plants, adding them to your compost heap to decompose and enrich your soil. Autumn is also the perfect time to plant spring flowering bulbs like daffodils, tulips and crocuses. Collect fallen leaves to create leaf mold, a valuable soil improver, or use them as a natural mulch around vulnerable plants to protect them from winter frosts. As the days grow shorter and the first frosts arrive, we begin to prepare our gardens for their winter slumber. Winter in the UK garden may seem quiet and still, but it's a time for reflection, planning, and preparation for the seasons ahead. Protecting vulnerable plants from frost is essential. Cover them with horticultural fleece, straw or bubble wrap, or move potted plants to a sheltered location like a greenhouse or shed. Check on stored fruits and vegetables regularly, removing any that show signs of rot or damage. Winter is the perfect time to plan next year's garden. Order seeds, browse gardening catalogues, and sketch out your ideal planting schemes. This is also an ideal time to clean and sharpen gardening tools, ensuring they are in top condition for the busy months ahead. Embrace the slower pace of winter, allowing yourself time to research new gardening techniques or simply relax with a good book, dreaming of the vibrant life that will soon return to your garden. Gardening throughout the year in the UK is a rewarding journey, a continuous cycle of growth, decay and renewal. It's about attuning ourselves to the rhythm of nature, understanding that each season has its own unique beauty and purpose. By following these simple tips, you can ensure your garden thrives throughout the year, providing you with a constant source of delight, fresh produce and a sanctuary for wildlife. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things, and to learn from your mistakes. The most important thing is to find joy in the process, to connect with nature, and to create a space that brings you peace and happiness. So, put on your gardening gloves, step outside, and embrace the wonder of year-round gardening in the UK. It's a journey that will enrich your life in countless ways.